What up, YouTube? This right here is the gasket for the for the brake booster. Part number 31-2305. Anybody looking for that gasket for your OBS? That's the part number. You get it off of LMC. I'm finna get ready to put this on and put on my brake booster so I can change out the master cylinder, put on the new MBS master cylinder. Let's get this knocked out. What up? We back in it. I had to put this brake booster on here now. Now, if you look at the video, you can see I started it the other day, and when I went to put the brake booster on, I realized that this piece down here was broke. Yeah, broke in shipping, and I didn't realize it until I got ready to put it on. The box was pretty beat up when I ordered it, and I looked at the box, and I took it out and looked at the booster to make sure everything was fine. Everything looked fine until I got ready to put it on there. And that's when I realized that it was actually messed up. So I had to stop the video and order a new one. So this is about a week later. But when I first started, it seemed to be sitting up in there just fine right now. I thought I was gonna have to use a bungee cord. I need to get in there and tighten it down. But I might be able to get it just like that. Yeah, hold on, we'll move to the inside of the truck. Alright, now we on the inside. I got 4 15mm nuts that you gotta put on. And these are the ones that came off the old one. I may or may not use it. It came with some new ones, but these got the nylock on them. I think I'm gonna go with it. And I've been had most of this stuff to do it, but I've been waiting to do it till I tore the dash out, because you see, you got to get all the way up in here to get to it. And I figured since I had to tear the dash out, I might as well do all of that at one time. Because getting up to all of these bolts is kind of tricky if you got everything up in here. Although some of them was a little bit easier than other ones was, though. Now all I just did, I just went out there and put a bungee cord on the booster, just so it don't try to fall out. Cause it would definitely be easy if you had somebody in here to hold it, or out there to hold it while you tighten it down. But since I don't right now, we're gonna use a bungee cord to hold it in place. Again, I've kind of been trying to wait around and do everything in a strategic manner so I don't have to backtrack so much, because now that I got this in, I can go ahead and I can do the ABS delete and put the NBS master cylinder on there. So I can have that out the way. And then once I finish that, I plan on putting the motor in. The motor sitting on the stand now. Hopefully in a couple days I'll be priming the engine with oil. I had to order my oil from Summit. Got the Summit break-in oil, and I had been bought the sprayer that everybody been using to prime the LS engines with. Well, I've been watching videos on how to do that, so got everything for that. Just was waiting around to finish this project, knock this project out. So, and then I had to order my the bolts for the engine to transmission. Went ahead and ordered new bolts, so I had to wait on those to get here. And now everything here. I think the two last things I gotta get now is transmission fluid, and we gotta get some brake fluid so I can bench bleed the master cylinder before I put it on here. And I might just go ahead and put it on here and just put the tubes in there and bleed it that way. Just gonna hook it up. I got the bleeder kit. That way I ain't got to worry about putting it in my vise. I can just put it straight on the truck and just bleed it like that. And then redo all my lines. Let me go check, make sure this thing ain't pulled out now. Alright, we're looking good right now. I really can't remember if I lost one of the nuts. I think whoever did this last brake booster only put 3 bolts or 3 nuts back on here because they couldn't get to the other one. Because I could have sworn when I got up on here and took it off, one of them was already missing. And I put all of them in the same spot. I ain't got but 3 of them. I know ain't nobody been in the truck, so it must have only been 3. don't know. I don't know if any of y'all remember me. I had been saying I was trying to make it to Memphis to C10 Nationals, which I was wrong with saying Memphis. It's Nashville, but I kept forgetting. But with that being said, I ain't gonna make it. Because I was supposed to, this was supposed to have been a lot quicker. But I was waiting on pause, and life was life. So I didn't get this one done as fast as I wanted to. It'll be done in a little while. But I didn't get it done as fast as I really wanted to. And then we, and then I was supposed to have another OBS dually, which I got it, but it was supposed to win in the shop, but I never got around to going to get it and putting it in the shop. And my plan was to pull this truck to Nashville with the OBS dually. So neither one of those end up coming through for me, or getting finished for me. But since I'm not gonna make it, and I really wanted to make it, like I said, I already said that I got another trip that I'm gonna try to make. I think I had to go back and check, but I think it's gonna be sometime in March. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna try to make that trip since I'm not gonna be able to make the C10 Nationals. Alright, we got two of them. Like I lost the third one. Unless I put it in the pocket. No, I didn't lose it. I did, but I didn't. Just that fast, I forgot that I had already put it on here and got it started. Now let's see what the best way for me to get on it. Tighten it down. This is probably the best way to do this one. Maybe not. we getting there. Getting a little bit hard to tighten down now. Space so tight, you kinda gotta get to the best way you can. Now, let's see if I can show you. You got your brake switch. Here go your brake switch right here. Now, your rod got to go between there, and you got a clip. Once you put your rod back on, you got a clip that you got to put on there to keep the rod from coming off. And all that clip is gonna hold that rod on, but you'll still be able to slide this off, the actual brake switch off. And the rod I'm talking about, of course, is the rod off the brake booster. Now I would go ahead and put it back together, but I'm not, because when I get ready to put my engine in and my terminator in, I'm gonna have to tie into this TCC lockup, and it's gonna be on this brake switch somewhere, and I forgot which color it is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and tap into it, probably in the next video. Go ahead and tap into it and just leave me a piece hanging, so when I put the terminator in here, all I have to do is tie into that piece that I already got hanging. That way I won't have to fight with all this, because the steering wheel, I'm gonna put the steering column back up. Once I put that rod and everything back on the switch, put the column back up. So like I said, probably one of these next videos coming up, I'm gonna be hooking up to the TCC lockup for the Terminator X for the transmission controller. So it's coming back together. And then let me show you how this. Hold up, we hung up. We caught up on something. Alright. See, I tore the dash out. I don't know how well you have to see a better light. Alright, this might be a little bit better. Yes. Alright. Now pull the dash all the way out of it. Steering wheel laying down. Pull the seats out. That is. I see that. That's duct work for the AC. Look how dirty this thing is. Look how dirty it is. So I'm gonna clean this up. Then I'm gonna take out this AC box. Take the AC box out. Clean it up. I'm gonna replace these doors because they got a lot of trash down inside of there. And these doors right here. These doors right here are notorious for coming apart. And since I'm this far, I'm gonna go ahead and take them apart. Take those off. Take the blend door actuators off, and I'm gonna take that blower motor resistor off over there too. I came this far, might as well go all the way. So every component of the AC is getting changed out. I got every component for under the hood, just about. And then I got to get all the blend door actuators. Got to get a motor and an evaporator, but it's in the cart. So it's finna get ordered. This my old line. I was gonna reuse it, but I figured since I'm doing everything, I might as well go all the way with it and get rid of it and get a brand new. But yeah, project coming on along. It hasn't been hard. I just haven't really had much time to dedicate to actually getting it done. But I'm hoping that probably I'm gonna give myself about 2 weeks to a month. I'm gonna have the engine in. Take a look back here. So I'm planning on having the engine in. I need to get rid of all this stuff off of this bed. That's the mower that came out of it. That's the 4.3 came out of it. Bunch of junk that came out of it. Plan on getting that bed off. Getting the engine back in. Let's see them out. There we go. Plan on getting the engine back in. Engine ready to go in now, but I want to wash this stuff up. And I had a problem. I didn't show y'all, but I took the coils out, of course, because I redid all the suspension. And I got a friend to come over, and we got that coil in. But by the time we got it in, we realized that he actually put it in there upside down. And the coil spring compression tool, they're real sketchy. I'm gonna say that. I did find one that seemed like it's a whole lot better, whole lot safer to do, and it looked like it's a whole lot easier to do. It is about $300, and I'm trying to decide, do I want to buy it or not? Because if I buy it, I don't really see myself using it again, for real, other than this one project. And then the other thing is, if I buy it, I kind of be wasting the money because I plan on going coilovers anyway. So what I said I was going to do, instead of buying it, I'm just going to wait, get everything else back together, and then order the coilovers, put the coilovers under it, instead of fighting with all of that and still having to eventually go with the coilovers. And the stock harness. I need to get on the phone with Current. I think BP got one. I think we can send them off to BP and the Current, and they will redo the harnesses. So it's between that and a couple people that I found on Facebook, and a couple of the LS groups, the OBS groups that I'm in. So that's still up for debate on who's gonna actually get it to do that. But for tonight, that's what I wanted to get done. Get the brake booster in and see, I done scratched it up. Or it got scratched on the way here, I don't know. As long as it worked though. Get that in there, and I'll probably go ahead and mount the master cylinder too. Go to the master cylinder right here. Get y'all